The movie Halloween. I'm sure you've heard of this movie before. If not, you need to get out some more. This film, it started the slasher craze that continued through the 80s and the 90s. And much of that was due to the influence of their main character, Michael Myers, aka The Shape.
Michael?
It's really difficult for me to even imagine or comprehend that there are people out there that have never heard of the movie Halloween. But maybe you're not into horror films. But then why are you watching this video? Anyhow, so we have this crazy madman, Michael Myers, from the movie franchise Halloween. He returns to his hometown of Haddonfield 15 years after murdering his family on Halloween night. On the anniversary of the killings, Michael wanders around town, scoping out victims and targeting teenage babysitters. Among them, the lead character, other than Michael Myers, Laurie Strode, played by the famous Jamie Lee Curtis. So, Michael Myers, he wears a dark jumpsuit and a white expressionless mask that has since become iconic. And what's interesting to note there, the face that mask was shaped on or molded on was William Shatner, Captain Kirk. And one of the things that really freaked me out about Michael Myers is just his stealthy movements and the fact that he seemed like he could blink in and out of existence. Like, hey, he was over there, and now, oh my gosh, he's right here. Like, seriously, he's got to have some kind of dimensional travel or something, right? But all seriousness, I just recently saw something, I don't know if it was on Facebook or what social platform, but it mentioned that the movie Halloween, or the character Michael Myers, was actually based on a true story. Something about some kid who killed his family and all that stuff. So I was curious about that because I'm like, well, look at Stephen King. That'd be a good podcast for future. But he based a lot of his stories on some type of truth. Look at The Shining. So, was John Carpenter inspired by a true story when he developed Halloween and its sadistic serial killer, Michael Myers? Well, let's find out. So, I'm on ScreenRant.com and they're doing Halloween movie true story killers. So, a lot of the information I'm getting is from that. It's very well written. Check it out. When the idea behind the 1978 movie Halloween was still being developed, the story was actually originally titled The Babysitter Murders. So Carpenter agreed that the central story should be more specific, so the team decided to focus on Halloween night. Carpenter co-wrote the script with Deborah Hill, and the screenplay is rumored to have only taken 10 days to complete. Many of the details in the movie, such as the setting or the names, were based on Carpenter and Hill's connections in real life. Now, the character of Michael Myers was also based on an existing person that Carpenter encountered while in college. Carpenter, he went to Western Kentucky University, and he visited a local mental institution with one of his classes. The director later shared his experience in a Halloween documentary, A Cut Above the Rest, which came out in 2003. Carpenter describes seeing some of the most serious and mentally ill patients, including a young boy no older than 13 with a schizophrenic stare. The documentary, via YouTube, explained the boy's black, soulless eyes and pale, emotionless face inspired Dr. Loomis's quote in the movie when he describes Michael as having the blackest eyes the devil eyes.
This 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
The visit had an immense effect on Carpenter, and this boy inspired Michael's demeanor.
Since when did they let them wander around?
Pull up to the main gate.
Shouldn't we put...
Go on, move.
So, besides Michael's mind being rooted in evil, Carpenter wanted to add in the element of a haunted house. He believed that every town had that one old decrepit house that everyone stayed away from. Whether it be from the folklore or embellished rumors, Carpenter wanted something similar featured in Halloween. The Myers house served as the location in the movie that the townspeople avoided, especially in October. To the town, it was the house where a young boy once murdered his family, but it also held many other dark secrets. So the article goes on to say that Carpenter also took influence from Celtic traditions when it came to the holiday of Halloween. He and Hill were intrigued by the festival of Samhain and the notion that dark souls are let out on Halloween and they wreak havoc on the living. There was a belief that evil couldn't be stopped or killed. The lore perfectly described Michael Myers' actions and his almost superhuman characteristics. Now, I would say not almost superhuman. I think they're completely superhuman, but whatever. This is what the article is saying. I just find it so interesting that had Carpenter not taken that college trip in the 60s, who knows what Halloween and Michael Myers' legacy would have been now. I mean, in my opinion, the babysitter murders just doesn't have the same ring. So, that's it for today's Monster Monday video. Tell me what you think. Did you find this interesting? Have you heard other things other than what I talked about from this article? I am curious to know. So just go ahead and leave a comment down below. That does help the algorithm. And also make sure you hit that thumbs up. I know I'm getting a lot of views on my videos, but I'm not getting thumbs up. And they only help my channel. And I'm really trying to get it to grow. And I know I sound like I'm begging, but come on guys, throw me a bone here. So with that being said, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And hit that little bell so that way you're notified of new videos. I'm going to leave you with a couple of clips of what I was doing this weekend. I had a blast. Peace out, my friends. Keep shining your light.